With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Landover. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Dart, and that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
19 Tiger.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, shot, go!
And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. For Tracy, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the 1st down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
The opening drive coming up, And now they face third down.
Here we go.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
Get it.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Seven Pirates. 70 Lions.
Throwing on second down. Daniel completes this one. That's Christian Watson. Now he's loose up the right sideline. Big connection there. They get all the way near midfield on that one.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now Mitchell. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther Viking 18.
On second down, it's Daniel. That one complete to Watson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Come on. 18.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McClure. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They'll return this from the 11. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. At their own 25-yard line. They'll go play action here with Dart. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of shotgun. It's done. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Open man is Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. Winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
And they're on 41-yard line.
Okay, break.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell.
Mitchell, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 19, go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Here we go. Ready up.
They'll run, it's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And a good run there. Will get him 5 yards.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 34-yard line.
Ready.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Check. Rocco, check. Ready.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. Back. Cap.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Darius Alexander there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Daniels quick to Debo. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Ready.
He'll run with Harris. And he'll punch forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
70 Lions. Ready? 7.
Mitchell. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. It's Daniel. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Commander. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. A play fake, now dart. He'll get that to the former volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. On the give, it's Tracy. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st down, Dart. Exiting the pocket right. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Looking to throw. It's Dart. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Surprise here, Mike. It seemed like everyone was so keen elsewhere on the play that nobody even gave a thought to him potentially getting the run. It didn't take him long to see he was going to be able to clearly pick up that first down.
First down, New York.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Singletary now on 1st and 10. Singletary, touchdown, New York. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. The Giants are on the board. It's now 14-7. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Come on, set! 1918!
Now Daniel throwing on 1st and 10. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
That one complete to Jalen Rain. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set!
On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. Score! A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect, but man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it, and boy, did he ever.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Their own 41-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 up. Past the 60. Past the 60.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. On target, got it to McClure.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Crackle 80. Dragon 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's to McClure. They connect again. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
That is caught. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson's touchdown, Washington.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Commanders 21, Giants 14.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing, Stark. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's hard. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Washington.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half?
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Bobby Okereke in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
18, 18, 2.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Now 3rd and 19.
Let's go now. Gotta be lying. 60 boxes, 60, nothing, 19. Ready?
From the shotgun on third down. Daniels. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Injured player on the field. He's battled through injuries throughout his career. Christian Watson, the injured party. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the give, it's Harris. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Daniels now on first down. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
On the jump.
From the 25, here's second down and 2.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Throwing now, Daniel. He threw it. Pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos.
Third and 2. Here's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McClure. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Here we go, shot. Ready,
Looking to get that wide receiver screen set up, but this one will not work. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Watson's kick is good. And the Commanders going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Emir Smith-Marset now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. To throw is Dart on first and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
To the air on second down. Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Over in a flash, and he lost the football. No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. That's caught downfield by Robinson. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup, and it brings us to fourth down.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the...
Now, how about this? It's a fake! And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works, big yardage, and the first down.
Certainly not the most creative way to pick up the first down, but Mike, no less effective. The offense gets to come back and maintain possession, and as the special team unit comes off the field, they did their job.
And he'll be brought down, but what a run down to the 40. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Giants.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
For the extra point.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants cut the lead to 3, 24-21. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Here we go. Crack up, go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
On second down, it's Daniel. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. that nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore all over that. Gets a hand in there to knock it away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Cardinal,
a shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
got it. Ready?
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Come on. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Go.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish?
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Pass caught. That's Lane. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And it looks like he's going to have enough indeed. The referee does signal. It is a first down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Lions.
Now Daniel. The throw here is complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackle practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
A run here with Mitchell. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's third and 4.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Giants, 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
A play fake, now Dart. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And that will lead to a second down. The throw is done. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Looking to throw, it's Dart. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Blake Neighbors, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's a give left side to Harris. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
And a nice defensive play. There's good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yard.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense, no gain. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
Ready. Ready.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.